Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program. We're here on Duna with the Duna base. We've done as much science here at this location as we can. We've even resourced a bit, and it went okay. I underestimated the solar power I would get here. We are further away from the sun, so each solar panel is slightly less effective. So I had to balance out power with drills and a ISRU and kind of go back and forth a little bit. It took a while. I've only spent one Dunan day here, or not even a whole Dunan day, one whole Duna, whatever, sun crossing, which is only, what, Duna's rotational period is 18 hours, I believe I just read on the wiki. So yeah, but we are going to, oh yeah, we have done some resourcing, so we've already had a lot. We already had a lot of fuel on this ship. We have tons of Delta V and a great thrust-to-weight ratio. So that being said, we're going to take off. We're going to head over to... First, we're going to go over to the Duna Rover and pick up those two. And after that, we're going to jump down to... I think we're going to actually jump straight down to the pole and get that polar anomaly. And then the other one. That way it makes it a little bit easier for the Duna the return vehicle to pick us up. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and, because I didn't assign these to a command group, I'm going to close all these panels, and then we'll take off. Oh, and I'll close all the ore extractors. Give me just a second while I close all those things up, and they'll be ready for departure. Alright, we've got everything all buttoned up. All hatches are battened down. Everything is secure. We're going to take off and head to the west. Whoa. We're going to go to the Duna Rover. The actual face is here. I drove the Duna Rover a little bit of ways just to get a little more biome science. Either way, we're going to go effectively west, and then we'll fine-tune that once we get a nice arc going up. Alright, but because I don't trust myself, quick saving. Alright, so let's shift. Straight up for a little bit. Come on, I don't want to go that way. I want to be going straight up. This thing, because we are in an atmosphere and I got these fins on it, it's wanting to go prograde as much as possible. Okay, well let's start pushing this over to the west. The control fins up top are doing funny things to it. But that's okay. We can make it work as long as we don't get too far outside of prograde. As long as we can get prograde to come to us. Let's put on that line. Good. Get prograde marker to come to us. Just a little bit more. For the moment, let's go ahead and lock prograde just to keep things aerodynamically happy. Let's see, what are we doing? We are shooting way up. But that's good, because now it'll arc over. Yes, good, 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 good. We're going to actually kick just a little more, guys. Come on. Just have to get a decent gravity turn going. Yes, this is going to work out nicely. I think, I hope. Our Apple just keeps rising, but it's not going too terribly high. Let's try keep pushing it. Come on, keep pushing that over, buddy. Okay, wow, that's really high. Don't really want it to go that high, but that's okay. We're gonna let it just do what it's doing. Actually, we're gonna kill it there. We're gonna let it go there, and our apoapsis, yeah, we're going to drop. That's fine. But at our apoapsis, we can at least burn a little more, and actually, we're decently lined up to that. It's not too bad. We might land fairly close. Part of me is tempted to try to let MechJeb do it, but maybe not. Let's give it a little more juice. Yeah, it's actually going to line up fairly nicely with it, and I was really just trying to get toward the center line of 270, but it went pretty well on its own. And we still have loads of delta V and a ridiculous thrust-to-weight ratio. Great. Okay. Excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. Alright, so we're going to let it overshoot just a little bit because we are going to be in atmosphere and having that stuff drag us down. Let's go with that. Alright. So, now we're just up and up. We're not going too terribly fast. We could, I separated the big parachutes. We could shoot off those if we really feel the need for them. I don't think we would. We might. We'll be going at a decent speed, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I did go through and repack all of the chutes. I noticed that when you loaded up this base, every time you loaded it up, you hear the parachute noise. But then when you repack them, you don't get that noise anymore. Much better, much nicer. Yeah, we burnt through a chunk of our fuel. We still have lots left, and we'll be able to land and refuel again anyway. Cool, so that's the rover there. Hopefully we'll be able to land somewhere near there. I think so. Oh, come on. I know. You're still... There you go. So, we can only physics warp while we're here. Except... Okay, now that we're out of the atmosphere high enough, or we're in the minimal atmosphere of Duna, we're in the last fifth of it, so we're already out, and yeah. Excuse me. We're going to go ahead and face retrograde. Whoa. At least somewhat retrograde. I'm going to have to restock on monopropellant. Anywho, yeah, we're going to face retrograde and let things warp down. And now these fins will make sense. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so now we're facing retrograde and we're just going to coast on up and over. Oh, come on. Physics warp. So, alright, so we slowed down. Our slowest speed was 280 at our apoapsis. We've passed it now. Yeah. And that pink marker, there we go, that pink marker there is the Duna Rover. So we're going to try to land somewhere around there. Almost wherever you land in this area, it's a little hilly and rocky, so it's going to be a bit hit or miss. But we'll see. Okay, orbital information is nice. I actually want surface information, so I get my true altitude instead of above sea level. So I believe this is at like a 3-kilometer altitude or something like that. To parachute or not to parachute? That is the question. Let's go ahead and add you guys here. And I don't need drogue chutes. I don't think. No drogues. Just the big ones. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see how this goes. I mean, we're going at a speed. And we're just about over the thing. The rover itself. we also do have tons of delta V we could easily slow down. In fact, let's do that. Let's slow ourselves down just a smidgen. Drop it below 300, say. Yeah, I think we'll fire a retrograde for a while just to slow ourselves down, pop the parachutes, and hopefully let ourselves descend pretty much vertically. And then however close we get, we can let the Duna Rover drive toward us. Unfortunately, that might be all this episode is arriving. But this one is kind of a test to make sure that I can biome hop this guy at least a little bit. We have to land here and resource some more to restock. I kind of want this above like 2,000. Okay, let's kill that for a second. Let's look at the map. Where are we? We're straight above it. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and parachutes are active, so as soon as they hit the right parameters, you know, they'll deploy. We are still a little high and a little fast. We're passing it. Not the end of the world, but you know, I wanted to be closer. This will change our trajectory into a closer to vertical trajectory, which will drop us closer to vertically on top of that guy, which is ideal. Anywho, so we'll land this guy, transfer the people across, and then we will probably, surface retrograde, yes. We will, next episode, you won't see it, but I'll hop and land down at one of the other anomalies. I read online that KSP, okay, that's slow enough, that KSP 1.2 will be coming out, I believe, October 11th, and as I'm recording this today, it is Saturday, October 8th, so, oh, hey, that's Tuesday? Monday? Tuesday? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So we'll record this, we'll finish up with Duna stuff. I'll probably do all these recordings today on Saturday. I took the day off. I'm actually a little under the weather. Yeah, we'll do this, and, whoa, all the parachute noises. We'll finish up with our Duna missions. We'll hit the 2 anomalies. One of them's in the poles, so that's good. That's where I wanted to go anyway. I really wanted to go to the poles to check those out, because it's cool. And then we will... excuse me. When 1.2 comes out, we will start fresh. That's going to have the comms tech, kind of like remote tech, but an extra panel here where you will be dependent on comms. So that'll be fun. Excuse me. Oh, ticklies in my throat. Alright. 5 kilometers up. Whoa. There we go. Parachutes fully deploying. Slowing us down. Excellent. So we got closer. I mean, 90 versus, 88.2. I'll take it. It's still slowing us down. That's awesome. Good. Okay, so we still got a ways to go, though. Physics warp. We can go ahead and probably turn SAS off. Yeah, we're slowly slowing down. Oop. Nope, wrong button. Wrong button. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Kill the time warp, kill the time warp. Crud. Of course, it, goes crazy because I was at the map. Alright, so we have about 1.5 kilometers to go. We're going to start burning just a little bit to slow ourselves down here. Alright. Probably a little early for that, though, isn't it? I could probably do a pretty good suicide burn at the very end and just slow it way down. Well, there's our shadow. Gears are already fully deployed. I'm going to get this down below, what, 6? Yeah, that should be a good balance. We're slowly falling a teeny bit faster, but it's not the end of the world. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are we tipping over? What the deuce is that all about? Oh, it must be the Duna winds? I didn't know there were winds. That's interesting. Alright, 200 meters. Coming down. Very, very slowly. I took this very conservatively. Oh well. And we're power sliding to the side. That's fun. I'm trying to stop the sliding. It's just not happening. Oh well. We'll get down to the ground either way. Here, let's kill just another tick of that, just to get ourselves down. There we go. Now we got a prograde going on. Or a retrograde, I should say. Alright. Coming down. We're going back up again. Oi. Okay, here we go. Coming down. A little bumpy landing, but not horrible. We're off at a good, what was that, 10 degree? 5 degree, 10 degree slope. Not horrible, but not the best either. Alright, so we successfully biome hopped this guy. We used up more delta V than I thought we would. I was also over conservative and yeah. Anywho, so we'll drive the Duna Rover over here, transfer people across, and on our next episode we'll head out to one of the other anomalies. Alright, so the Duna base can be moved. Now we'll just resource some more and move on from there. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. And I will catch you later.